This is verse 30 of the 13th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus is in the midst of the parable of the field that was sown with good seed, but then an enemy came and sowed zizania, is what it's called, tares, poisonous plants that look like wheat at the beginning, but of course hold peril. Later on, the servants of the landowner are proposing to go and root out the tares. Of course, the landowner advises wisely against it. So we have apheta. This is from aphemi. It can mean to forgive, but it also means to just leave or let them alone is the idea. So allow them, sunagzanesthai, from sunagzano. Augment, of course, is the root of this, to increase the sun together. So let then amphotera, this is the plural for both, let them both increase together is the idea. Heos, improper preposition, takes the genitive, until to therismu, until the harvest. Therismo is harvest. Kai and in Cairo, the preposition in takes the dative, so in time, to therismu, same word as we had here, in the time of the harvest. Ero, the future of lego, I will say, tois, theris, tais. Same root here, this is the harvesters. I will say to the harvesters. Sulegzeta, this is from sulego. Lego means to speak, but it can also mean to simply put forth its original sense. The sun, of course, at the beginning, the lambda changes for pronunciation purposes. So it's the idea of saying, putting forth together, and from that is derived the idea of gathering. So gather, you will gather. Proton, indeclinable adverb, it means first. Ta zizania, the tares. The poisonous plants, kai, desata, this is from deo, which means to bind. This is the second person plural, aorist active imperative, and bind, auta, them. Ace desmos, into bundles is the idea, desmos, the idea, or desme, the idea of bundles related to deo, to bind. Pros, into to, the act of, with the articular infinitive here, into the burning, burning down. It's really the idea. So katakasai, burning them down, auta, burning it all down. Tone, da, but the C-tone, the wheat. Sunagogita, from sunago, to gather together. Second person plural, aorist active imperative, gather together, astein, apothekane, into the barn. Apotithemi is the root of that, to set something forth from, and from that derive the idea of a barn, possessive pronoun, mu. So the landowner is, of course, advising that rather than going out prematurely and doing damage to the crop, trying to get rid of the bad plants, let them grow together. This is advice, of course, in the life of the church. There's always going to be, as it were, those within the church who represent maybe even a poisonous presence, and yet when they are really indistinguishable from the good wheat, then it's advisable to simply allow them to grow together and wait until a later time when either under God's judgment or by their own self-judgment they will be distinguished as those who don't really belong there.